Hey, what's going on, guys? Health for Thought here. Want to go over our shoulder and trap workout. Try to hit every part of the shoulders and traps and rear delts, lateral delts, front delts, stuff like that. And we're going to show you two different ways to do the exercise for almost each of the exercises we're going to cover.
Yeah. So first I'm doing the overhead dumbbell press, and I'm doing it standing. And just basically try to go down to parallel, maybe a little bit below, and then just up as usual on the concentric.
And standing is a good way to also stabilize your core and just get an overall more of a workout. This, for me, I'm just straight targeting my delt shoulder area. Next, we go into lateral raise.
Yeah, so on these, I tend to stay lighter weight, and if you notice, I'm not, jerking at all. I'm letting my, delts do the whole movement, and probably about 1 to 2 seconds on the way up, and maybe like 3 to 4 seconds on the way down usually.
You don't want to go past parallel, or else your scapula is going to engage. And this is strictly targeting the deltoid. And the more straight you keep your arm, the harder it's going to be. You'll see a lot of guys bend the arm. They're able to use more weight because with the open chain exercise, the way your joints are set up, the lighter weight, straighter arm is going to be doing the same thing as heavier weight, shorter arm.
Right, okay. Here I'm doing the upright row, and I'm doing it with a wide grip. And then when Sven does it, he's going to do it with a closer grip, and it just kind of seems to work your traps and shoulders in a different way. And then on these, I like to keep it pretty light because these tend to kind of give me some shoulder pain due to doing them wrong before. So,
also, if you're going to get a closer grip, be careful of your wrists. I keep a looser grip on my hands, but just make sure I have control of the weight. And I bring my elbows straight up and try to get a shrug at the peak and squeeze my shoulders.
Yeah, and these are one of the exercises that you can really hurt yourself doing them wrong, but they're a great exercise when you perform them correctly. Here we're doing some shrugs with a barbell on the bench, or on the Smith machine. And the reason why I like doing them on the Smith machine is because we kind of lean back, and it feels like I work my traps more doing it that way compared to doing it on a free weight barbell.
We also do another set of shrugs, but for this, I like to do it as a rear deltoid and a trap workout. So you can see I kind of bring my arms forward and then I roll them straight back and up.
Yeah, so essentially leaning back, we're working our rear delts as well as our traps.
And here we have just a traditional hold the dumbbells on the side and shrug, bring your shoulders or your traps to your earlobes if you can, just as high as you can, and get a good squeeze.
Yeah, and the way I'm doing it right here is I basically have the dumbbells to my side, and I have my back I have my shoulders as far back as I can keep them. And then if you see Sven doing it this way, he has the dumbbells more towards the front. And go ahead and explain.
I just have, because I just targeted my rear delts and my traps leaning back with the Smith machine, so I try to get an altered version of the shrug doing it this way, and I feel a good contraction. I just try to bring it as high as I can and get a good squeeze and a good hold at the peak. Okay. And the next, you have the rear deltoid pull, whatever you want to call it. I found this to be a good way to round out the shoulder, target the rear delts, and also a little bit of the traps when you roll your shoulder back at the peak of the contraction.
Yeah, these are fairly new to me. Sven showed me this exercise, but especially since, like I've said in a previous video, I really am trying to target my rear delts as of late, so this is just another way to do that, and I really feel like it isolates them pretty well. So
that's pretty much our shoulder day. It's pretty short, pretty to the point, maybe 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes in the gym at the most.
Yeah, we're obviously just doing shoulders and traps here, which shouldn't really take you any longer than an hour. We usually say, try to keep your workouts in general, no matter what you're working, to about an hour or so. I understand sometimes it's hard to do that, and you want to, sometimes go like an hour and a half or so, but especially on this particular day, no longer than an hour for sure. So.
Yeah, and hopefully this works for you guys, and that's some health for thought.
Health for thought, guys. See you next time.
Later.